Megan, it's time.
Is it indeed?
Yes.
What is it time for?
Drugs!
I
have money. I have money if you have drugs.
That's not...
I have money if you have drugs. Do you have drugs?
I don't think you should run around the streets of Sailor's Island yelling that, for starters, but I also didn't think that's what you were going to say. I thought you were going
Does anyone have drugs?
I
am not a cop. I'm here for drugs. It's okay. I got my own dealer.
I thought you were going to say that it's time to go beat the game.
We're going to do that too.
And
I'm just going to go buy drugs first.
And
I might even give Enrique some of the drugs. I haven't decided. I'm probably not, but I might.
Rude. Come on, share the wealth if you're going to have drugs.
At
least offer.
I can't really even imagine Enrique having caffeine.
Oh, come on. You know he enjoys an espresso or a cup of black tea.
That dude gets lit off of non-alcoholic beer.
I will not sit here and listen to you slander the good name of the Emperor of Valua. The Emperor of the rubble pit that is Valua.
I was also going to say that that's possibly something that I could do because I've never finished a drink in my life. I've had like half a beer.
You get drunk off it, though.
Well, I don't even know if I had half a beer. I mostly did that to make
didn't.
Nathan confused.
You didn't like it. That's the thing.
It's not really my thing.
There was a kid in high school who was, at least in his first foray into alcohol, was such a lightweight that he got drunk off half a can of beer. And so we called him Half Can for the rest of our high school existence.
And he's still known as that today.
I mean, if I ran into him on the street, I might call him that.
I'd be like, I hate school. And you.
Which is why, to protect the innocent, I will not identify him. Just in case some colleague of his is one of our biggest fans. No one's high school nickname should come back to haunt them.
How much do I have? I get 36 more. That's a lot of drugs.
For God's sake.
Nice. Get me out of here. All right.
You should really... Isn't that book heavy, Ilgamus? You have a whole table in front of you.
He's got all those drugs.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to crush them.
I mean, you're not supposed to dip into your own stash. That is, that's my understanding.
Your deep understanding of how the streets work.
All right, let's take a look at the actual stats of it so far.
So you are the Bounty King, and the Bounty King you shall remain.
Yeah, I want to actually point out that Aika is stronger than Enrique, and I really want to keep that going.
You're so mean.
Aika's awesome.
Look at him with his friendly smile and his hat.
Come here, Aika.
I'm not doubting that Aika is awesome.
Ah.
Don't get Aika high. You didn't give any to Fina.
That's correct. Fina is better than this. Fina is above all this.
Yeah, if anyone's not even having caffeine, it's Fina.
What kind of drugs do you think they take on the moon?
Moon dust? That's got to be slang for something, right?
You have the internet, and...
I absolutely am not Googling that.
People on the internet, don't tell us.
My new place of employment is conducting a background check on me.
We won't read Enrique's diary.
No, read Enrique's diary.
It didn't let me.
Oh.
I mean, we won't read Enrique's diary because we're not horrible. Let's take a short break.
But we tried.
All right, I'm fully healed. Stat check. 772. 428. That's pretty good. Enrique's up to 369.
Yay!
Well,
I'm happy for him.
What a beautiful town.
I know. We've rebuilt it. It looks gorgeous. The Cupel fountain
is great. It's beautiful.
It's vomiting away.
It's
doing a big vom.
We did it. Yep.
From here to eternity. Long may it rain.
I mean, I feel like in our final episode, if we're not talking about big vomits, like, what are we even doing? I feel like the early parts of this were just defined by where the poop went. And so it's important to know our brand.
I really don't like
When I'm doing this by myself, I am full of thoughtful and passionate responses to inquiries about life. And then when I do these with you, it's just like, hi, does big poops.
I have sat okay, sir. Up until Friday, I was unemployed, which means that I was here while you were doing these recordings, these solo recordings that you do on your lunch break. And it's not a big apartment.
I'm mostly referring to the times when you're not here, when I'm like pontificating on life and its mysteries.
You think I don't watch the videos?
Yes, I do think you don't watch the videos.
Okay, maybe that's true, but I read the comments on them, and I watch some of them. And I know that you, sir, are full of shit.
Not always.
Speaking of poops.
You should go watch the. Actually, you like smiling, so maybe don't watch the Life is Strange videos.
No.
You should watch the Undertale ones. There's a lot of good stuff in the Undertale videos. If people watching this have not watched my playthrough of Undertale, and you have any interest in Undertale, I really recommend it. That's a great game.
refuse to allow you to lay blame on me for any scatological conversations.
Oh, I don't know.
Those are a joint venture.
Oh, Kitty, you're bored.
Yeah, the cat's kind of getting into things because she wants someone to pay attention to her.
And then as soon as you do, of course, she immediately leaves.
Yeah, she's very much a stereotypical cat in that, pay attention to me, I'm meowing and arching near you, oh god, you're petting me, I have to leave. So
I did that solely to catch fish. I don't need to catch the fish. I just wanted to catch the fish.
Well, good to have a hobby. So what are we doing?
We're gonna go beat the game.
Okay.
I'm looking for Solstice. I appear to have lost it.
It's right in the middle of the map,
There it is.
I think.
I found it.
It's kind of hard
This
to miss.
is really big, by the way.
Yeah, this is...
All right, take me
This
back in.
is a geological event.
Take me in. Okay.
I love it. Yeah, so we will not be... there are a few things in this playthrough that we're not going to be able to see because...
I missed some treasure chests.
Yeah.
And I do not care enough to go find them.
Yeah, well, some of them we're probably locked out of at this point anyway.
Yeah.
So we are we know we're the legend.
I am legend.
Shall I tell the folks at home what we will not be seeing, or should
Yes.
So there are, once you achieve Vice the Legend status, which basically means 100%ing the game up to this point, which doesn't...
With a couple exceptions, you do not need to get all the chams, and you do not need to get like one of every weapon or anything like that. It's opening all the chests, it's finding all the discoveries, it's finding all of the crew members, it's
finding those extra ship battles, like the 4 beasts.
Yeah.
And it's doing, like, all of the in-game ship battles plus 12 extra ones.
Which, we did all of that except the treasure chest bit.
Yeah, so what we have missed out on is 1 discovery and one ship battle. The discovery is the Golden Hamachu.
I think it's just a regular, like, physical battle.
Oh, you're right, it is. Yeah, it's not a ship battle. Technically it's another bounty hunt. So you may remember that the weird fish thing we kept feeding Moonfish, the fish bird. That thing. That's the Moon Hamacho.
The Moon Hamacho.
There's also the Golden Hamacho, which once you achieve legend status, you sail near Nasrat, I think it was, and you just find it. And I'm sure we've done it in one playthrough. I don't remember what it looks like. It's gold, I imagine. But
You did it, because I had never done that. You did that when last time this game was played, you had played it.
Oh, well, I'm awesome now. I'm the
You
legend. I am the legend.
That's true.
I found the golden fish bird weird thing.
Factual.
And then the the battle, which I've also done.
720 damage. Aika's amazing. Get in there. Yeah, I believe in you.
Stick it. The battle, it's another bounty battle basically. So you find a ship and you sail up to it, and then you all fight on the deck of the Delphinus, and it's Air Pirate Vigoro.
Because he's going clean.
Ish.
Yeah.
Going straight means piracy and not a legitimate naval career in this universe.
I mean, I don't think there's a legitimate navy left.
Not anymore. Sorry, Enrique.
He'll get there
I know.
one day. Kapow.
Kingdom of Isolation, and it looks like he's the...
Queen Enrique.
He's not a queen. That means something. Can't just throw that term around.
That's us. You're right. I was mostly thinking of Oh, geez. I'm gonna mispronounce her name. Jadwiga the First of Poland.
Oh, if you think I have any idea. You're the
Is
one
a
who-
king, but her title is king.
There's...
And I don't remember the reason for that. I learned that from Civilization 6 because I am bad at things.
So there's a tribe in Ghana, I think it is, where it's a similar situation where the ruler is always a king, even if the ruler is female. And I think either currently or until very recently, it was a woman who was king of this tribe. And it was funny because she was actually American by birth, but her I think she wrote a book. I should check it out. So she was either born in Ghana and very soon after her parents emigrated with her to the U.S., or she was born here. But because it's a hereditary line, it's like her grandfather died, and so she was then, and her parents had passed at this point, so she was now king. And she actually did, despite having only been, I think, to Africa like once or twice in her life, she did go and rule in place. I'll have to look her. I think it was Ghana.
That's cool.
I know, right? But that's why she was a king, because that was the title they used. I don't know why Poland would do that, because Poland also has queens.
And I don't know if that was something for our specific ruler here. I read the Civilopedia because I read the Civilopedia for fun. Mostly I read it on the Civilization Wiki because it's just a cool way to learn a bit about things. Every now and then, Civilization is a little bit weird in the way it decides to teach you, and mostly it's like, I'm gonna make a joke for this whole section instead. It was neat.
Are you telling me a video game is not... Are you telling me the Civilization series is not an completely unbiased and totally accurate source of history?
No, it turns out. I was very surprised by this.
Whatever. So, we know that Enrique's title,
Oops.
now that even though he has not been officially imbued with status on account of he's running around with pirates in the meantime, he's an emperor, as was his mother before him, the Empress. Do you know, Matthew, what makes an empire? Because it seems to me that Valua doesn't quite count, because they have the central location, and then they only have that one outpost. What makes an empire versus a kingdom? Because to me, an empire means you are pretty well spread out. You have multiple... Not even colonies is quite the right term.
Right. Yeah, you just... No, I know what you mean.
And I know
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
Because I feel like they've used it here just because it sounds imposing. You know, the empire.
They definitely have those aspirations.
Yeah. But I don't think...
I wonder if they're like, dress for the job you want.
This is an empire because I said so. Oh, in that case, I'm gonna do that too. This apartment is now an empire.
Awesome.
I'm declaring myself dictator for life.
I have concerns about this.
Why?
What's my position?
You're the Grand Vizier.
Oh, nice. We know how that story ends.
You'll assassinate me in due time, and then you'll be undone by your own hubris.
Well, then I don't know.
I suppose someone will then have to, some good soul will have to rise up and conquer you after all of your misdeeds. I suppose, given the size of our empire, the one left to do that would be the cat.
I believe in you, cat. All right, full heal.
If Jane's gonna murder either of us in our sleep, it's gonna be me. You are her favorite person in the entire universe.
But then I could shout, undermined by my own disciples, in my dying breath.
Which I know is a dream of yours.
That one might not be.
I feel like you should try to, no matter if you have like the time before your demise, can you, like, if you're like 95 and just passing away of old age, can you try, like, as you feel yourself going, can you try to say "undermined by my own disciples" as your last words?
Yes.
Sweet.
That seems good. That seems like
give everyone a little mystery to ponder. Like, what is he talking about?
that seems like a good way to go.
I feel like quoting Space Mutiny on your way out isn't a bad thing. What should I say? What should be my fun? What should be my fun last words? Anything appropriate.
But like still on brand.
Yeah.
I could see you going, no, anything but that. And then you're done.
Or I start singing "I've Got a Lovely Bunch of Coconuts" and make everyone think I'm just out of my head.
I think that's too easy to track back though.
That was easy.
The problem is anything but that is also a little hard. That's too. That almost feels like we're quoting The Lion King, but that almost feels like the stereotype of not like this. You know. I think I should do the classic. I should just launch into Scar's opening speech from The Lion King. You see, I shall never be king. And you, and look at some random person in the room, shall never see the light of another day. And I mean, if I'm still alive, I'll
could be kind of ominous.
I mean, if I'm still there, if I haven't gone yet, I'll just keep going. I'll, pop into the Zazu voice. Didn't your mother ever tell you not to play with your food?
But it's gonna be a real
what do you
problem if
want?
then you hang on for like another 35 minutes and you
Just
just
do
have
the
to
whole
do the whole
movie.
movie.
I mean, we're talking about on brand and slightly goofy.
I mean,
What do
no,
you
you
mean?
should just do the goofy yell on your way out.
I can't do the goofy yell. No human being can do the goofy yell. That one guy, and they've just used it as the recording ever since. Well, what are you gonna do if you say "undermined by my own disciples" and yet you're still around for another 45 minutes? You're
Just gonna waggle my eyebrows at people until I go. eh?
You make people start looking at their watch. Aren't you done yet?
A real dinner theater way to see myself out.
I love it. In the meantime, we're saving the world. Yes, we are.
Yeah, we're doing this again.
Here we go. We're not going to leave several times this time. We're staying. We are seeing it through to the end of the game.
Oh, he has the thing that makes him immune to normal attacks. I was like, did the game just break?
I can't hurt you. You're too valuable
Valuable.
to the universe.
I was making a joke based on the name of the country.
Oh, I got what I deserved.
That was easy.
Warrior's Heart.
Ew, put that back.
No.
Whose is it?
Oh, that's already out.
I know, but whose is it? Put it back. Don't be just helping yourself to body parts.
If I were to pick something up that was called a Warrior's Heart, pretty sure I've gotten his chest already.
I mean, you might as well poke it.
I hadn't.
See, you hadn't gotten it.
So-
Are you the legend yet?
I'm checking.
You get like one more treasure chest and that makes you the legend. We have to abandon ship again.
We would.
We would. Because you guys deserve to see Air Pirate Figaro and his ridiculous sunglasses.
And I do apologize that I do not get to show you that. But on the other hand, maybe it's nice that they don't have to see Vigoro again.
Yeah, it's kind of a double-edged sword.
Is this the way out? That looks like the way out. Yeah, this looks
Let's just remind us you're trying to find
dramatic.
your way. You're trying to find your way around the map. Reminded. Whoa.
Ooh.
I-
Oh, we ran out of here before.
I had a dream last night that I got like really lost in a subway station.
Did it look like this?
No, it looked like it was. I don't know. It was all above ground and really spread out, and there were convenience stores and like a field, and it was very. And I could not find the way to the train. I wonder what that means.
That feels like an adult version of it's the first day of classes and I don't know what my
Yeah, I wasn't trying to get any. I wasn't trying to get to like work or anything. I was trying to get home.
Take me up.
And it was supposed to be only one subway
Cool.
stop. But the funny thing is, now that I think about it, it's a dream. Like the general layout of where the tracks were and how long it would take me to get there is that I've had before. I just didn't get hopelessly lost last time, which is probably why I was so confused. Recurring elements of dreams. Woo! But enough about that. Here's the moon.
That's not the moon.
Zelos.
Well, we made it.
You made Zelos?
It was craft day. Have you been sitting here like that for 3 days?
Oh, your hips must hurt so much. We didn't.
Bella's did. It was cool.
Yeah, it was great. We're so happy for her. We're gonna build the. She and what's his name?
She's gonna be riding on top of the Fina fountain, the Cupel fountain.
She's gonna get an even bigger memorial than Gonzalez, who we've basically sanctified. We sure did. Well, we didn't, but
I mean,
we're really happy that it happened. It was a death in battle. That's technically not murder.
Where did the world go? Oh, he did it.
No.
Oh boy.
I. Ah. Okay.
Oh, good.
Prior to.
Did I miss a save point? I think I did.
I think you did. Prior to "and now you will die," that was a good line.
Yes. All right.
Let's fight Ramirez.
Okay.
We've done this before, and he kicked our sorry asses, but that was several worlds ago.
I don't remember his moveset.
From what I remember, it's kind of spooky.
So we are just going to...
Just hit him.
We're going to do our normal setup of
Well,
our
yes.
2 defensive abilities. I mean, he's a Sylvite. I assume he's got all of the bullshit Sylvite magic.
Mm-hmm. Just hit. I mean, he wants to call down the rain so bad. Just hit him with the entire moon.
I might. Okay, so that's an annoying spell. I'm glad I blocked it.
That's lowers your magic. That lowers your damage.
Attack and defense
Oh,
by
rude.
25%, and it lasts for some time.
Ramirez, why do you gotta be such a jerk?
I do have 2 auras of valor. I'll save them. I'm gonna take them with me to the other side.
Yeah, what are you saving them for?
May righteousness be our shield.
I know I have to do this one more time.
Spoilers.
I think everyone knows there is. It's
This
the end
isn't
of a
even my
JR
final
It's
form.
the end of a JRPG. There's a boss rush.
It's just in this case, the boss rush is only Ramirez.
It's just this one guy running real fast.
Don't chase me. Don't chase me.
Oop.
Oop.
I like his boots.
Ah.
I don't think I like anything else that's happening.
Through death.
Have we seen this before?
Yes.
Okay, this looks familiar.
Someone's having a bad time. It's Ico.
Ice tornado.
Oh!
Ow! Ah!
Well, that was heinous.
Didn't do all that much damage though, so that's good.
Okay, it lingered so long there, I think there's a chance of another status effect.
Ah.
She didn't get it, but we spent so long there.
Yeah.
Alright, well, definitely use Sacrum Crystals. Again, no reason not to. Righteousness be our shield, shield of justice.
I mean, that's also the reason it didn't do so much damage.
Oh yeah, that would have been like 3,000 points of damage otherwise. That's a bad time. Here's a good time, though.
Hitting
Hopefully
Ramirez
skipping to the end of the
repeatedly.
battle. This is why I take all those drugs!
Also, you're a boss. You get the full animation.
Outer space! Alright, one more and we're done.
Yeah.
Let's try this.
This is like the biggest fuck you. It's like we're gonna go 3 turns through what's clearly supposed to be a grueling battle, but you know, the game let you break it this way. Destruction is bad. Unless it's us
This
destructing
might
you.
get rid of... This might be the Dragon Quest Wave of Ice ability.
Oh, the one that gets rid of status effects?
It might be, but I only have one.
He stole that from Shiva. That's diamond dust.
'Cause it does so little damage.
Right. Yeah, it's lingering, so it's wanting to get rid of the status effect, I think.
And Vise has... Yep, there goes it.
All right.
Okay, that's fine. But it doesn't, like, wipe our shields.
That's good.
I mean, I'm just going to put it back on because it didn't cost me anything.
Sorry, Ramirez. We've played this game before.
Righteous.
Let's try this.
Same idea as the first time.
Second verse, same as the first. You made his wind get started.
Give me your blessings.
Rude, this is what Fina does.
Fork it over. That's cool that he's using the same abilities she has. So that would be his regen. Unless it's going to be healing 6,000 points of damage, I don't think it's going to make that big a difference. 600. It's still better than ours, which is 200 to everybody.
Fina, how come you're not as good at this as he is? I mean, actually it's the same, because hers is spread across 4 people, and his is only hitting 1.
It's stronger solo versus...
Yeah, so it's the same amount, it's just
no,
not divided by
it's-
4.
It's divided. 200 times 4 is 800.
Whatever.
Is 600.
Same thing.
So we're going to end the turn, and hopefully no one dies. Okay, good. I didn't do Justice Shield. I only had 23, so I got rid of the insta-death to everyone spell instead. But this should be it. I don't believe in challenge! There we go.
Bye. Thanks, Ramirez. We almost broke a sweat.
When we talk about choosing the game, I think that's what I'm going to do in the second set.
Fun.
Because I think I read something on TV Tropes in the past year about what you can do in this upcoming battle.
Are you going to try it?
Yes. I could be wrong.
Okay, because I don't know this.
I might be misremembering something or just remembering a different stage. Oh, that's a fun sound. We switched to playing Fez.
The modems. Any more than we already have.
We sure shoved Enrique in the back of that shot.
They don't know which party member you're going to have.
I challenge you to a duel.
The Triforce. No. Is it? Could someone do something?
I guess at this point, maybe you don't want to get closer.
Chop his hand off.
Well, I mean, and then all of this seems bad.
Oh. Dear.
That seems...
Okay, we should leave. Fina, because he is fucked up in the head. We knew this.
Gotta go again!
We've known this for some time. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. It's the Death Star.
Nice.
Oh, we know how to do this.
It's the big boy.
You find the
Everyone's
vent.
looking at Fina.
You find the vent that leads to the core, and you.
I mean, the way in here was basically the Death Star trench run. All right, let's hit it with cannons.
Charge!
Aim for the glowy.
Oh yeah, that's definitely not where the laser comes out.
This thing really is the
Ooh,
Death
new
Star.
music.
Choir.
Ramirez.
Ramirez-Zelos.
Close in. Fly straight. He says, "Woo, next turn might be fun." All right, well, first of all, pop,
Fun for whom?
pop. All right, my understanding is this is the thing that breaks it. I think it's going to cast a bunch of magic at me, and we're going to turn that off.
Okay.
That is my understanding of how this goes. And we're going to focus in this round. I could be wrong. I may have misinterpreted that or not remembered. This, I remember the very first time I played this being a very difficult battle. I don't think it is held up the same way in repeated playthroughs, but for whatever reason, I don't retain a lot of the Zelos fight.
You did
Because
silence
status
it,
effects are 100% effective on bosses and ship battles.
which is great.
And it just tried to silence me and miss because it's trying to cast magic.
Interesting.
But I don't know how often it's using special attacks, which I don't believe you can silence. It's working. It's just casting magic at me.
Are you just like flying around with your middle fingers extended?
Solid. All right,
Okay,
so these
this
still
still
fire.
happens.
The special attacks still fire.
Oh, we're dead. No, we're not.
So, but that's actually damage. That's 12,000. I know that attacking. Oh, attack from the front.
Yeah, the risk was basically the same on both turns. It's just now you get cannon bonuses or whatever that symbol means.
Yeah. Chance at a critical hit, or whatever their actual term for it's going to be. We'll drop one of those and we'll focus. Actually, can I recharge Silenus? And oh, you are doing the full heal. I don't think it's going to do 45 points to 45,000 damage in one turn in the 3 attacks, but I'm not sure.
How many complete kits did you have?
90.
You're fine.
But I just have to make sure I make it to the point where I get to use one. Haha!
Oh, I'm still slow.
I cannot believe that I should have tried that a long time ago. I'm so glad I read that. That's making this funny. And we're just going to do donuts in its front yard. Still
Middle-
missing. That's amazing.
Middle fingers extended.
So this used to be challenging.
How long does a Silenus last?
I think it goes through 2 turns. So I don't know if that one actually counts right there. I'll have to check and see if it still shows the silent symbol
Right.
coming up. But it only costs 2 SP to cast.
That's a good use of time. Also,
No.
kapow.
And we're fully healed from the little bit of damage it did before.
I love that it's following you, which is going.
Me too.
That's the noise it makes.
It's a big old eyeball.
you imagine if the Death Star spun around through space like that?
Everyone inside would be very ill.
Yes?
Did I win?
I don't think so. That's just telling. Oh shit!
Oh, next turn might be really good. I need to make.
Yay!
Oh, it was this turn.
Oh, man.
That's a bunch of butt. Okay. Either way.
It's still silenced.
Oh, good. So it is. Drop that there. And focus.
He's like, do you really want to use Domingo for something?
No. Our music is very ominous. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, I love ship battles. There's a reason I want to do ship battles in like every RPG I ever run. It's just so stylish. It's a nice change of pace too.
Yeah.
I like that I get to put all my commands in and then like rest a little bit. I've been playing Celeste as the other start to finish game, and I really like how incredibly turn-based this is as compared to
The nonstop stress that is Celeste.
yes, it's great, but I need this variance in my life. That was good though.
I just like watching them all in. Assessing damage.
lots.
Conclusion. Ouch.
That sounds good.
Or bad. Oh, die. Yeet.
Whoa.
What?
It's a wall master. I'm going to remove you from the dungeon.
Yeah, perhaps.
Tell us what to do. Continue attacking. Don't stop firing.
Don't stop for nothing.
All of these still seemed bad anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can see that's worn off. I don't know if it's still going to keep doing its thing here. Let's put the torpedo here. Let's cast Silenus again. And let's drop a complete kit. Only 88 more after this one. There's a point where I think this is doing special attacks like every round.
Right. Like the Great Moon Ray.
Like this right here. This is definitely one of them. That's cool.
Wow. Ouch.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
This is reminding me
I'm
of
a little
that
concerned all of a sudden.
that squid we fought. Or like, is it gonna start breaking off of it?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't care about your magic. Okay, good. It does still cast regular magic attacks. So that means my heals are plenty of time to spare. This is way easier when you just cheese the whole game. And it lets me do that. The game said, this is fine.
Yeah, it's not cheating if the game allows it.
Solid.
What happened to the rest of our navy? I feel like they should be here.
Dude, I don't want them here. They're all dead.
No, they're not.
If they're
Well,
here.
okay.
If they're here, they're all
Oh,
dead.
but they could be back behind it, like shooting it in the butt.
That's the old Pepper.
Still silenced.
All right, Fina, get us out of here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the bleed of the things turning up. This seems bad.
Please don't judge us.
Oh, as in reigns of.
Don't do that. That's only going to hit you. Dodge.
Oh,
direct hit.
It is also just. Oh
Oh,
gosh.
shit.
Uh-oh. I need to win this turn.
Yeah, or heal immediately next turn.
Yep, because I didn't heal this turn.
You didn't, did you?
No,
Why would you do that?
because I didn't think I had to. Okay,
Pride,
thankfully
go
it's still casting magic.
Pride go with before a fall.
I'm a little concerned. I'm a little concerned.
Okay.
I don't think I'm going to win this turn.
Might. You got Increm on. Vice is firing it. And it can't put on any
I just needed
status
to not
effects.
do another. I don't know how many hit points I have right now. I need it to not do.
Uh-oh.
I need this to not kill me.
I
might be dead. I might be dead.
For the first time in this game, you might have a wipeout.
I might have a game over. Oh no.
Uh-oh. Dodge, you
I do have
fools.
Increm. I do have Increm.
Is that up your...
It does up defense. Oh, I'm dead.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, that's our very first game over.
I never give up.
I quit.
At least I don't have to reload from a save point. Okay.
Okay.
I did not.
Heal every turn.
I need to mix more complete kits in. Okay. Even with the silence.
It can still mess you up.
All right, well, I know what I'm doing.
Is
Flash
this
stri-
the best strategy?
Yes.
Okay.
He says convincingly. All right. So I want to do this, and I want to do this. I don't need to do this in the first turn. I don't need to heal in the first turn. Do a silence there, and then a focus there. I wonder if I should be putting some drilled into this thing too. Lower its stats. I feel like it did the same amount of damage to me with and without Increm on myself on Judgment.
Yeah,
I wonder if that like
was-
bypasses defense in some way. Which cool if so, just a bummer for me.
Cool in a way you really hate. A hush falls over the crowd.
Well, I definitely would have died without the silence,
Yeah.
but I died with it.
At least
too.
you died to a special attack.
I
and
died to a
not like,
special
ooh, I cast Electrolen on you. You're dead now.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's the level 6 electric magic. You've never used it.
Which is true. I don't cast magic. I just hit things with Vice until they leave.
Poor Fina.
I remember using multiple complete kits in one round when I was playing this the first time. I thought I was going to get out of there okay. I was wrong.
I feel like the Silver Civilization is cheating here. I mean, the Silver Moon is just another. Why do they get to use the power of all of them? That's not how this works.
I think they just made a bunch of stuff.
I think they suck, is what I think.
Woo!
Yeah, Moonstone Cannon. Still silenced. You don't have to use a turn on that.
Let's use one of those there. Let's put everything else up. Hit me!
Right in its
No,
face.
hit it. Don't hit me. I'm good.
Moonstone cannon, fire!
Save me, save me. Hurt them, hurt them. That's a good movie.
Solid. Same damage as a cannon and torpedo for more SP.
You seem so bummed out.
A moment of that's no longer the most cost-efficient way for me to win. But the Moonstone Cannon's great, so I'm still going to fire it every time I get it.
Oh, sure. It's like the whole point of this boat. Ship boat.
Both of those words you work.
What's the difference between a ship and a boat? Bigger?
I don't know. I think size.
I mean, they do. I think guys in the Navy.
I think maybe like a boat can be. I don't know, because
I feel like guys in the Navy will call their ships boats. You know, slangily.
well, yeah, but
I feel like at a certain
call
point,
stuff different stuff all the time.
I feel like at a certain point, the I don't know what I was gonna say there. I got distracted by this thing looking at you. Oh, changing shape already.
That does feel earlier than last time.
It's a lot earlier than last time. Okay. See, that messed you up a little.
Gave me one additional. Wait, no, not eyes. Fire the moon cannon. Ica. Oh, it doesn't have its thing. Ica, go ahead and hit a complete kit. Here. And then we'll do a Silenus here. And a focus here.
Ships are bigger.
Okay.
That's the main difference.
So I'm at full. I was not at full health when I went into the first turn.
Okay, Great Moon Ray is not as
Yeah, the
as
judgment
ouch-inducing as
is the
just-
super attack. Judgment is its moonstone cannon, even though this looks like a moonstone cannon.
Should I Google what is the difference between a Moonstone Cannon and a Great Moon Ray? As though it wasn't obvious.
I don't care about your magics.
That's my role here, is to pontificate on random topics,
I like it.
make pithy observations, and Google stuff.
Maybe it's next turn where all the judgments happen. I think there was a turn of moon rays first.
Yeah. Softening you up.
Fair. So I'll need to make sure I keep up on the healing next turn, because I'll be going into next turn with fewer hit points because of when I did my heal. Cast magic again, please. Thank you.
Can do. I feel like, I mean, he said only Sylvites can control it. I feel like Fina, by extension, should be able to, like, exercise some control over this thing, if only to stymie it somewhat, to make it harder for it to act, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like that should be a mechanic. I realize that it has absorbed Ramirez entirely, so she wouldn't be able to just take it over, but maybe she could make it more difficult.
Right.
Were this game to be remade, I would like to see that be a mechanic. But don't remake this game, it's perfect in every way.
All right, let's double my points so I can really open up next turn. I do have a heal coming in round 2, I believe.
Okay, good. Great Moon Ray. We can
I'm
absorb.
still doing a moon ray though.
You still want to heal.
Oh yeah, I just wanted it to go ahead and get the judgment out of its system.
It doesn't do that. It did it twice in one turn last time.
But maybe it'll be different this
I
time. This
don't-
time will be different. That was still a lot of damage.
Yes.
Bye.
Do you have a death wish?
Kind of. It's like I played this game so many times. I gotta go hard in the paint to feel alive. Where am I going?
I don't-
Bye.
We're leaving.
I need to turn around so I can shoot you with the
F
actual
this-
cannon in a second.
You're lining it up.
I hope I am. All right. Well, there's doubling my spirit points.
You have to get far enough away so that you can... Matt is waving goodbye.
All right, good. Torpedo missed. That still did some damage. All right. Bring her back around for another pass.
Because you got to get far enough away so that you don't get hit by the, point blank range is not very good.
Close in. Who wants to live forever?
Me.
Forever?
Not forever, but for
I'm at full health. I know what I'm doing.
You'll forgive me if I'm unconvinced. Yeah, complete kits, please.
Oh, yeah, I was just picking the round to do it in. Okay, good. Still mean right. I guess I'm out of range for Judgment. That might be it.
Hey.
Maybe Judgment only happens. I'm really glad we all got to see it. Maybe it only happens when you're close.
Well, it's a good thing you're closing in, isn't it?
But since I'm not close in yet, that did like half damage. I'm so far.
Clearly, you should be conducting this battle from, Yafutoma.
My torpedoes have the same chance of hitting, which is like 3%. I still use them. That was a waste of complete kit. I only have 87 left.
If the rest of this game takes 87 turns, I'm going to leave. I have places to be. Which is not at all. Is that all you got?
Please do not taunt Happy Fun Ball.
Like in Frozen, where she throws a snowball at Marshmallow and he hulks out.
Moonstone cannon.
All right, come on.
Also, some torpedoes in there.
It's coming from somewhere.
I really
Come
feel like
on.
torpedoes shouldn't miss this
That's
because
good.
it doesn't move.
Maybe because it's rotating, it's throwing them off to the side.
Could be. I mean, this thing probably is big enough to have a gravitational pull.
I'm healing on turn 2.
That's good.
I think this is a turn in bright red. I think this is a turn that Judgment's happening. I was correct.
How many hit points do we have at the moment?
We have more than 25,000. We have like 45,000.
Okay.
And then we're going to get all of them back in a second.
'Cause this hurts.
This does hurt.
Oof.
I agree.
It's nice to see that bar just shoot back up.
That's really satisfying. I was worried for a second. That took so long for Mist to pop up. It's like, don't wear off mid-turn, please.
Yeah, at least that can't happen.
Nice shooting, Nika. Miss.
It's all so dramatic.
It's okay. I can heal at the beginning of next turn. And I will.
Yeah, say heal right at the start so that it can't pull out Judgment in its first turn.
I'm going to have to see what my hit points are in that first turn because I want to get Silence back off immediately
Right.
as well. I could survive a Judgment next turn. I've got like 37,000 hit points remaining. It's okay, I'm going to win this turn.
Moonstone cannon.
He says, hopefully.
I don't know.
I don't think I am.
I feel like you've got another turn, or maybe 2. Yeah,
Oh.
one more turn. One more turn.
Another good shot from Vise. Might do it. Oh, it is like
Hey!
that.
My fingers.
Look out below.
Oh, my weird fingers.
Finish this for good. Ready the Moonstone Cannon.
Make me so nervous.
Moonstone Cannon.
Heal.
I am. 2 complete kits. We're not silencing it. We're gonna trust in the healing. Please don't cast adrenaline. Oh, I'm too close.
Hi.
All right, well that was fine. I don't remember what I actually have equipped on the Delphinus. Maybe my magic defense is really high, and I've just been doing a bunch of stupid stuff.
On Moonstone Cannon.
If this doesn't do it, I think Ico will. And it's only got the 3 fingers now.
Oh,
Come
Ica.
on, Ica!
Come on, Ica.
And she's firing in another turn.
Hi. Moon Lament?
I don't
What
know
is
this one. I don't remember what
We
this
have full
does.
health. We have full health. Basically.
Do we?
I mean, except for like 1,100 points from the Wevlum.
Oh, that's right. You're right. Oh.
Ow! Stop it!
Oh, I'm
Ow!
getting Space Dragooned. All right. That was cool. It was not the nightmare I thought it could be.
No.
Turn around. Turn around.
We're
and shoot.
leaving.
Turn around and shoot. Turn around and shoot. There we go.
It has to. It's okay.
Okay. Well, every now and then I can lose target. Ah, it's looking at me. I felt so good about that silence plan, and none of it was needed.
Now we're gonna touch the walls and get all static shock.
Yes!
Yay, Ica!
Take us home, Ica! You're the best party member. You've always been my favorite. Ignore everything I said before.
I mean, thank God we're only over Solstice, so there's no real collateral damage from this.
That is a nice side effect. Oh, we're going to cut away before the explosion.
We all know what the Death Star explosion looks like.
Captain Straight.
How come Enrique didn't level up?
He leveled up on the first fight with Ramirez.
Oh, okay. Nope, the washer's off balance. It's ascending into
My
heaven.
chocolate onion.
Chocolate onion?
It peels out.
It was just an angel all along. We're all doomed.
Take that, God.
Can't say that. Oh, sun's coming through the clouds. None of them reacted as quickly as they probably should have. Did something just land on the deck? It seems mad. No! With good reason. Honey.
Die.
I do like how everyone's sort of pose and expression was, fuck am I even looking at?
Die.
You messed up our deck.
Die.
Please stop that.
Okay.
Zelo's got back.
Is this what you call thick?
Yeah,
So this is.
I think so.
This might be. This is gonna be a thing. Remember all those drugs I took?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forget.
This is
You can take some more drugs before we get started here.
Nah, this might be. This is the only time that's bad.
What do you mean? Oh.
Our song is good.
May righteousness be our
No,
shield.
I remember what he does.
Our music's amazing.
It really is.
Here goes.
It's the main theme. Just majestic.
Oh, yeah. Drop the moon on him.
That is the plan. Haha! I just gotta hope that his thing doesn't overwrite mine. It did not.
Dire
We
need.
call forth
The power
of the ancients.
You love the moon so much. Here.
to battle our
I love the moon. I guess it's kind of like our own Rain of Destruction, which seems weird now that I think about it.
We're very good at only hitting what we want to. Except
Water hose of destruction. Precision planetary bombardment. That was not much.
I'll just do it a few thousand more times.
Another Aura of Valor. All right, hasn't happened yet. And I'm just going to switch to doing Pirate's Wrath every turn.
Okay.
But we hit him with the moon. The moon, I think, does less damage than Vice. There are so few Auras of Valor in the game.
Let's try this.
That is the third one I've ever had that I've just used. I always end up using one during a bounty fight. And I usually use one here. Alright, so this... Ooh, spooky face.
Ouch. I think.
This seems potentially very bad for me.
Hi. Ah.
That's...
I don't like this face.
Ah!
I really don't like that face. Ow!
Ooh. Ooh.
What
Ah!
is even happening? So much is happening.
Too much is happening.
You're so over elaborate. Go home, Ramirez. You're drunk.
Oh, that was fun.
Let me show you how it's done.
Yeah, well, he's going to do his other thing in a second. Nope, we're getting ours off first. His thing goes first whenever he uses it.
Oh.
Because it interrupts whatever I was actually doing.
Ow.
I like watching this thing fall on his butt.
Let's try this.
Drum fill!
Cue the solo. It's happier now.
It is. I don't really have any buffs on.
I'll destroy them anyway.
I don't think I have any on. Wave of ice. Wave of ice. That would almost be done by my shitty regen. Do it again. I don't know if this will get to him first. This music is so hopeful.
Because we're winning. We're winning.
We might not see his attack.
In that case, you'll have to explain it.
I will. There's a
It
chance.
sounded so serious. I will explain the attack.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
I mean, if you want, you could X through this and get rid
No.
of it.
It doesn't work.
I'm just saying, if you're
I
so
gotta see it.
if you're so antsy,
I gotta see it.
because this thing is so round in the back, 'cause it's still like the Zelo sphere. I feel like it should sort of rock back and forth like a weeble wobble.
I would enjoy that.
Oh, it's got
Ah!
like one tick. Oh, come on.
Let's try this.
Poops. Come on.
Now
If
he's
that had gone first, would have had it. So we're gonna see the super attack for him. That's not gonna save you.
I feel like everybody should just attack this turn.
No. What if he does a turn him and kills everyone?
That's true.
I know how that ends. I will have Fina attack.
She should get one in.
He's not doing it.
He's not doing it.
Unless it goes after all of my shields. I thought it went before my shields. I could be wrong. I still could
Okay.
be wrong. But I think he has to target somebody for it.
He's not
We
doing
did it. So his attack is called Silver Nightmare, which essentially puts somebody on horrifying puppet strings, and then he uses one of your special techniques on another member of your party. Which I think it's always a sync. I think like if he takes a revise, it's either Cutlass Fury or Pirate's Wrath, which
Adios, Ramirez.
which is an instant kill with all of the drugs. I don't think he ever does Rain of Swords, which would be an instant kill on the entire party. But anyway, that didn't happen, so I win.
I'm very sick. How the hell did you two get here? Everyone just ran outside.
Ever watched a man become a star right before your eyes?
Once. Ah!
That was significantly more unsettling than the explosion would have been.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Fize is remarkably good at finding the right thing to say,
He is.
which is laudable.
You jerk.
Fives, right-handed.
I do like how he didn't like let him drop over the side, but just wings it.
I feel like that's a little...
Otherwise, he'd just fall onto the continent. It's not like water where they'd float away.
Well, this is going to... Oh.
Oh. Load-bearing boss. Matt is saluting. I have not extended my middle finger. The island didn't do anything wrong. Back into the maelstrom from whence ye came.
Like it never happened.
Well, I mean, except for this big hole in the floor. Let's party! Who's up for drinking? Oh. Over there.
I don't have a home anymore.
That's...
It fell on a guy. Oh.
Yay!
Jump up and down, jump up and down.
Jump up and down! I did this with Tigger at Disney World. I'm pretty sure it was a guy in the suit because he couldn't tell what I was doing at first. But it was Tigger. We had to bounce.
Enrique, jump up and down with me. Everything's working! What do we do?
What?
Away from Clara.
This wasn't it? Yay!
Yay!
Hugs! Or drachma.
I am a world leader.
Such as it is.
It'll be me and Marco. We're the only ones left.
You're a good dude, Enrique.
He is.
Ah! You can do whatever the fuck you want, Daigo.
No. You especially not. I'm going to invent a line of personal computers.
Aw. He's always ready for food.
Fight me. Fight me right now. All right, Balto.
It can't hold all of us.
Well, they have nowhere to park. Woo! Is anyone gonna go tell my mom we're okay? Woo!
That's fine. Yay!
That's awesome. Look at all of these wonderful people.
I presume Gordo is bringing the food.
I hope so, because we're not.
Urala, get started.
We do have some of our crew members back there. I think Urala is actually... Yeah, Urala's with us. Polly, you have a lot of cooking to do. Polly, we're so sorry.
I'm going to assume that every ship of size has a cook on it, so they can all pitch in.
I hope so.
I'm sure Gordo's cook is very used to cooking for a crowd.
He runs a restaurant. We would have to. Yeah.
Doves, it's a John Woo movie. Nice hat, Daigo.
Oh, man.
Oh, what? She's in there somewhere.
By the power vested in me by no one at all.
Yay!
No one got dressed up except them. That's awesome.
And on Crescent Isle, how great is that?
Technically, it counts as neutral ground.
I know. Yay, Nasrad's rebuilt, finally. Don't let those things in the city.
Goodbye, balloons.
Don't let them all
Goodbye.
go. That's your livelihood. Everyone's in Ixataka freaking out.
Oh, they let the kids and everyone come play too, because
Yeah.
I was one of the ship guys.
Oh.
Oh, the folks from the shithole.
Yeah, Esperanza.
They made the trip.
They got through. They found the way through. Oh, it's Wally.
Wally, 2007. Yes, do it. Go faster. Build. Put your back into it. What are you doing up here? Get a
Helping.
shovel. Oh my god. What an incredible outfit.
We have our own ship. We had to give the Delphinus
she
back.
looks so good.
Oh, I love Pirate Fina. We had to give the Delphinus back. But we kept the flag.
Bye. Oh, we did. I bet it uses whatever your flag is at the
I
end.
bet it does.
That's awesome. I also believe Cupel had an eye patch.
He did. Because they made that joke earlier.
God, what a game.
Yay!
What a game. But wait, the best part hasn't happened yet? What's that you say?
The credits? I have to immediately tell you, do not read these in that voice.
I'm not going to. So, this is great. This is like the end of a Suikoden game where you find out how everyone did. Like Baltor is he's 0-93, but he's coming back for it.
It's like every Thursday.
The kind engineer.
Aw.
Centime stocking up on kids.
Everyone's got a title.
For a lot of these people, I bet it's also what their title is if they're on the wanted list.
Oh, well, he's not. No, because he's retired.
But he wouldn't have been.
Ah.
Oh yeah, she was Calamity Clara. You're right.
Yeah.
One day she'll find true happiness. She'll just be Gilder. He's still running.
Well, he's king now. He's apparently very bad at it.
I mean,
Look, whatever. We united Yafutama and Value. He doesn't have to do
oh
anything.
man, they got jobs.
Oh, boy.
The cold mercenary. And see that doing it for all the crew members.
I know.
In order of their positions, these are my two captains.
New Esperanza Navy.
And he established a safe route through the Dark Rift. He made his trip.
Ah!
This is a nutcracker.
Head of Value's new shipbuilding facilities. At Enrique's request. Aww. The old engineer and the young engineer.
That's great.
Okay, good.
The intense gutter.
They're air pirates now. I love it. Aw.
Well, good for you, Tika Tika. They're
I'm
still
glad
doing
someone
that
was
little
a-
bird dance.
Yep.
Ha ha. Domingo failed. It's funny
It's like the
because
game
I
knows
don't
you don't
like
like
him.
him.
Because he can beat you to things.
Okay, Osmond established as female
And, okay, open a new shop. And through trade.
with Yaputoma.
Here are our voice actors.
Taking the glasses off.
Grew tired of knowing everything.
It's true.
All right, so he is still with
Yeah.
Brabham.
Oh, yay! She's dating
Awesome.
us. So if Ismail's there, then Yaputoma's done by now. She went home.
Good.
Yaputoma was done in like 6 days, or Valua was done in like 6 days.
Oh, that's awesome! I didn't remember that at all.
Hugs for everyone! I've gone back to being a hermit.
Ryukan goes back to work, putting in the time. Ilchemist helps everybody because he wasn't able to do that before.
He's in the better Valua now.
First Admiral of the new Armada.
Wow.
Marco. His arc is really good.
It is.
Whoa.
Wow. Oh God.
10 children.
Ouch.
Oh.
I feel like you were both
They were
too
making
old.
up for lost time.
I feel like you were both too old to be doing that.
The dog is still with us.
We kept the dog. Good dog.
International star.
Nice.
I would like a full game of Vise and his dog. The Caring Empress.
Nice.
Music performed by the Skies of Arcadia Symphony Orchestra.
Awesome.
Pinta.
All right, cool. Bye.
Visit the moons. Well,
Good luck.
no, all the moons are still there.
Yes, it's true.
That's good.
Hugs for Drachma.
He got his piece.
Yay! I like that Bogi was like, yes, I have inherited a shithole. Let's get to work. We don't know what it is.
Like, I feel like Gilder could have his own spin-off as well.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
You're the Bounty King.
I
That's the title
am.
you wound up with. I love Pirate Fina.
And the world will forever know their story.
When you wish upon a star.
So when this came out, 1999 originally, we were right after having had Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy VIII, which are occasionally kind of bleak games in places. And the relentless optimism of Skies of Arcadia was a wonderful counterpart to that. I love this game.
Me too.
And I'm so glad that we got the chance to share it with you all.
This has been, start to finish, Skies of Arcadia. We have finished.
I'm Matt,
I'm Megan.
and thank you very much.
Bye.
Goodbye.